Welcome back to another property tour. If this is your first time tuning in, my name is Joshua Guevara. I'm an associate broker with the M Real Estate Group here in Albuquerque, New Mexico. And today we are out here in Nob Hill. We're gonna be checking out 128 Wellesley Drive Northeast. I'm kind of giving you guys a glimpse to show you how close we are to Central on this one. All right, it's gonna be this two-story home right here. It was actually built in 2008. Again, we're over here in Nob Hill. This is gonna be the Monte Vista subdivision. This is gonna be a 3-bedroom, 2.5 bath, 2-car garage, and it's at 2,180 square feet. This one is actually listed at $595,000. And again, it was built in 2008. There is no HOA out here, so do keep that in mind. Love the little front courtyard entryway. It's like definitely a good way to start it off over here. A lot of room. You get your access to the backyard. I definitely dig it. And if you wanted, you could put some furniture back here. Or sorry, not back here, but in the courtyard area. I definitely dig that. I love the separate gates, of course, as well. Decor looking great. And of course, landscaping on point. Nothing too crazy that you got to take care of. I'm sure these are probably on a drip system. If not, you're gonna have to be watering. All right, you got your 2 cleanouts coming out in the front. When you come up, it's about 7.5 foot door. Okay, wood trim. Do remember there's a little bit of a step up. I almost fell on that earlier. When we step inside, we're gonna have Brazilian hardwood floors. Okay, take a look at the baseboards. Those are gonna probably be about 3.5 inches. All right, coming in here, actually real quick, that's gonna be an air intake. Okay, that's gonna be for your furnace. Stepping over here, you're gonna have your coat closets, right? And a linen closet for the downstairs bathroom. Over here is gonna be your service room. Love the cabinets. Cabinets on that one look about 42 inches with a 4-inch crown. Still have another little closet here. Looks like, oh yep, there's 2 furnaces in here. So there's one for downstairs and one for upstairs. So keep that in mind. Let me see, do we have, so we do got a refrigerated air unit hooked up on that one. There's actually 2 lines coming in. I'm wondering if both of them are piggybacking off of that. But we'll take a look when we step upstairs. Let's go ahead and jump into the garage. All right, nothing too crazy. It's not too big. Not gonna lie to you guys. I mean, don't get me wrong, you might be able to fit some kind of shelving in here, but nothing too wild. I do like the LED lights, the floodlights that we got for the shop, right? Kind of like shop lights. Here's gonna be your irrigation control box, right? If you wanna set up the timers and all that good stuff. Over here you have a water softener. As for the age on this one, I'm not too sure, but you're gonna have to reach for your seller's disclosure on that one, okay? And it looks like Chris, he's done the garage doors here, which I've actually heard of Chris. He's very reputable here in Albuquerque. So keep that in mind. Everything else looks in shape. I don't see any holes or damage. I love the way it's finished for sure. And of course the soft little padding on the floor there. Coming back in, forgot to mention this tile is gonna be about 18 by 18. All right. Over here on the walls, it's gonna be 12 by 24. Actually, sorry, it's gonna be more like 8 by 16. Okay, toilet, not too bad. Love the trim going all the way across. Okay, granite countertop. Looks like the cabinets have been painted and new hardware. Let's go ahead and continue on. So this is a little bit of a different feel, different layout for sure. This is like your main living area, as you can tell, because you have your Ethernet, coax cables, you have multiple of those to pick from. You have your gas fireplace, 24-inch, right, not linear. We have another coax cable. That's gonna be the key for the gas line for your fireplace there. But this is pretty much it for the living area. When it comes over here, I feel like this is more of like a dining. I wish they wouldn't have had this right here for storage. If they'd eliminated that, it'd have made it more open, more flowing, and definitely more space to kind of lay it out the way you kind of want, because you could have probably put your dining table right here, right? Just a little ways from the wall where that light's sitting. Let's pull it up. Boom. Right? And then maybe put another light over there, but you know, it is what it is. It's been built. So that's what you're kind of working with. But if you're looking for ideas and you can kind of manipulate this floor plan, I'd start there. So really quick, this island, granite countertop, it's gonna be 3.5 feet by 6 feet. And when I say half feet, I'm gonna say this piece that bevels out here, more towards the edge is gonna be around 3 feet. Definitely the look of it, that is awesome. I wish we had some outlets, or do we? Let's see, what's that? Sure enough, there you go. I was gonna say, I saw an electrical junction box underneath over here. So I was wondering. Stainless steel appliances, these have been updated. They're KitchenAid, General Electric, KitchenAid, and KitchenAid. We have a dual basin undermount sink, okay? They're about 8 inches deep. Looks like the faucets are a little newer. Cabinets, let me get this back up. Cabinets look like about 42 inches, again with a 4-inch mold at the top, crown mold at the top. Now, I like the way they colored these versus what you saw in the service room, because in the service room was that light brown. So I definitely dig that they updated the cabinets and painted them, right? That's not too bad. I love the backsplash, right? Looking like about 2 inches by, I don't know, 5 inches, 4 inches, something of that sort. Got a KitchenAid range hood going out. That's always a plus. All right, we're gonna head upstairs. Again, storage down here. I do love the door. The see-through glass. Let's see if we can close it real quick. Just so to let you know, this is a security system here, but most likely it's not hooked up. It has to be hooked up to ADT or some service provider for you to actually get the phone calls to the fire department and the police. Other than that, it's just gonna sound off locally so your neighbors will hear it, and hopefully they make a phone call. So coming on up, we have a wet bar. It is set up and ready to roll. You even have a mini fridge. Okay, you're gonna have 2 balcony areas as well for this dwelling. Looks like you can mount a TV. Got your coax table there. So I wonder if there is gonna be some studs you could brace on. So do keep that in mind. Here's gonna be your back balcony. Okay, here's your views. Not too bad, looking down into your backyard. Your neighbors has chickens. Chickens in the backyard. All right, let's check out this guest room. All right, guest room. Say what's up, Benito.
What up, what up?
Me and Benito starting a media company. He's also the other half of April Fool's podcast. So make sure you get in there and check it out. In here is gonna be one of the guest bedrooms. You're also gonna have your sink for one of the bedrooms. So it's like a split Jack and Jill. Here's your closet space with shelving. Coming in here, excuse me, shared toilet. All right, with your tub insert. And then you're gonna have the 18 by 18 tile that matches, okay? It doesn't go all the way up, but that's totally fine. Definitely love the accent coming across. And the tile soap shelves. Say that again, soap shelves, that's better. Here's the other closet, boom. And the shared Jack and Jill into the other guest room. Sorry, Benito. No, you're good. You're totally fine, man. And then here is gonna be, okay, a water heater. All right, let's check out the date on this one. Not gonna have a date. No manufacturer date, probably turned around on the other side. Most likely where you'll find it, but it is updated, okay? Only thing I'm missing that's not on here is a green tag. Oh, and a T-leg. Oh, never mind, T-leg right there. Straight line coming out. Expansion tank, drip pan, storm straps. So, shouldn't be a problem. Be able to get that approved by the city. Here's gonna be your other furnace. Oh, look, there you go. Here's another line. So then you're gonna have 2 refrigerated air lines, 2 refrigerated air systems, and 2 furnaces. In this owner suite that we're looking at here, definitely a ton of room, and you have coax cables and Ethernet outlets on opposite walls. Okay, so you're gonna have them on here, and they're gonna have them over there. So you'd definitely be able to rearrange your room, and it won't be too much of a problem. Love the can lighting in here, LEDs of course. Definitely makes it look sleek. Not too bad. Loving the French doors coming out to this front balcony. And the views, whew. All right. For being $595 and Nob Hill, and I'm telling you guys, like I could literally run to Central in a matter of like 30 seconds. I mean, don't get me wrong, I might pull a hamstring at that point, but it is right there for you. It is right there. Of course, neighbors in the neighborhood, they all have custom homes as well, so do keep that in mind. There is probably a lot of foot traffic off of Central, but again, if you were trying to get to somewhere to eat, I mean, that's a hands down easy path for you to do. Let me step into the owner suite bathroom real quick, get this tour taken over real quick. It's gonna be a his and her setup, granite countertops. Okay, looks like the fixtures for the lights are newer. 12 by 24 tile on the walls for the shower with a tub insert. Not too bad. Closet is decently sized for a walk-in. No lights. Oh, sorry, there is a light. There we go. A lot of shelving to work with. All right, we're gonna get you guys downstairs. Check out this backyard. There is a hot tub. I'm more than positive this is gonna convey with the property. So make sure when you are filling out your purchase agreements, you have that checked. Sometimes people don't check it, and guess what? That thing is gone before your final walkthrough, and your buyer is upset. It's not a good time. Forgot to mention, I love the lights above the island. Those are awesome. They look good. All right, step out onto this deck. Okay, got the Trex board for your decking. Looks really good, decent condition. Doesn't have too much wiggle room. I love the concrete stairs coming down, so it's not just one big old jump, so Granny can actually make it down with no problem. As you can see here, you have another irrigation line, so you could potentially set another plant up right here. I would, if you like these, I'd question to see if they're staying. That'd be a big question for me. The roses, like that, awesome, looking pretty. They did a really good job with landscaping, that's for sure. Look, you got another irrigation line so you can set up some more plants, and then another one right here. You have electric coming off of your deck. That is awesome. This is a really cool layout. Water spigot, then you're gonna have your jacuzzi. Ooh, that is setting the vibe right there. And here we go, there you go. There's your 2 refrigerated air units. I'm gonna go ahead and say they're original. Just based off the look of them. I'm trying to see if we can see a manufacture date. There it is, 2007. Excuse me, till 2007. Oop. There we go. Got to point out a couple things here. So these are all pretty much your lines for the AC, and there's probably going to be other electrical lines that are probably coming in for the jacuzzi as well. But it looks like they try to cover it all up with some kind of structure, and they tiled around it. Obviously, we're missing some pieces, and it looks like the grout is a little beat up, but nothing crazy. I mean, you just got to get in here and get the work done, right, by a qualified professional. But the look of it with the tile, I really like. And then the brick going across the top, looking smooth. We're gonna check this other side. Oh, I'd say watch that. Okay, just almost fell. So that's probably another thing I'd check for. This guy right here. All right, going back to this side. This side doesn't look as bad. Needs to be definitely regrouted. Nothing too crazy. And again, just love the way the flowers were set up with these raised garden beds. They're awesome, and especially with the wall being stuccoed and the fence being painted. I mean, it looks really on point. Okay, if you wanted, obviously this is where your grill's gonna go. Okay, you actually have electric coming out of this. This is awesome. And you do have the fridge. I mean, I wonder if it's really working or not. Let's see. Yeah, sounds like it. I mean, as to how much it might be cold in there, not too sure. It doesn't feel too cold, but again, I've been running around all day, so there is that. Well, that's gonna do it for this property tour today. I wanna thank you guys for tuning in. Again, if you have any other questions or you'd like to see any of these properties, you can always reach me at 505-363-7926, or you can email Joshua at mragrp.com. Thank you guys for tuning in. Enjoy the rest of your day.